What up, everyone? It's Pickle from BerCrew, and thought I'd try showing you guys this war of mine. It's a title that's not really well known, but I figured if you guys wanted to kind of get an idea about how this game is and the fantastic artistry in this game, I love it. But we'll go ahead and start out. We'll do Write My Own Story. I've played this a few times, so I know who I like to use. I like to go with Marin because he can build stuff for cheaper. I like to go with Boris because he can hold up to 17 items, or has 17 slots in a bag, which I think it's ridiculous that they have more than that and you can't upgrade it. I take Katya because she's great at selling crap, and Roman because if you need to kill mofos, he's the one that you want to have. We'll leave all of this. I'm gonna do winter about halfway through though. Just give myself a little bit of breathing room. So now we'll set up where we want to have our supplies gathered from. You can do a lot of different ways in this that you want to. I tend to try and go with some risque places as well as some other ones that are not as risque, like the shelled school. You got homeless and rebels. The homeless you're just gonna end up stealing from them, but the rebels you can usually bring some crap there and they'll trade, so we'll do that one. And I like going in here with the soldiers in the construction site. Gives you a nice little way to really test Roman skills when it comes to defending all of or not defending, well, defending himself, but you know, we'll add supermarket as well. No, we'll make it soldiers, make it a little bit tougher. And yeah, we'll go ahead and start. For those of you that haven't played this, it's not a post-apocalyptic game, even though it does give you that kind of feel. It's more of a game of just there's a lot of war shit going on, and so you really want to kind of be careful and take caution whenever you go roaming around. There's spots where you'll have snipers that can shoot you, and if you pay attention to what they have written on the walls, you'll see that the snipers can shoot you if you're in these certain areas. But here's our house with a gaping ass hole in it. And Marin's slightly sick. Great. Alright, dude. Oh, I don't have anything yet. Grab some crap. Rip the door open. Go digging. I think you can make a... yeah. Go ahead. Let's see. We'll make this the sleeping room. Put them all down in the basement. If you double click on something, you'll usually get someone to run. Really? The door to the medical supplies was... is that locked? Ah, damn it. Means that's probably locked. Alright, go over there. Go clear that out. And we got a lockpick. Awesome. Oh, that door is locked. Alright, Boris, you're slow ass. Go down here. Oh, that's right. There's an open pile there. I like the other one where it has the tree house back here instead of this decrepit tank. There's a little bit more supplies outside. I always kind of feel that... here, you sit your sickly ass down. I always feel that I kind of get, and it's in my own perception, but I feel that I kind of get gypped whenever everything's just inside. I feel like there's just a little something that's missing. But alright, tubs. And I never get a shovel. I mean, it's nice for in here, but once the piles are clear, you don't ever have to worry it again. But I'll never make a shovel because, in my opinion, that slot that you're going to use to be able to clear away debris is better suited to get another pile of supplies. And I would rather have that other pile of supplies than to clear away debris faster. Got some more meat. Let's see, how many? 2 lockpicks. One will be there. Alright, we'll open this one. Actually, wait. Get up, dude. You can sleep when it's nighttime. I need you to make some shit. Let's make another bed. Put it down there. Nope, not yet. Make a stove. I always put the stove. Oh, crap, no. Stove. I always put the stove in the kitchen because that's where a damn stove should be. Nope, not yet. Go ahead and make a water purifier. Go there. You know what? Let's go ahead and start fixing some of this shit up. Alright, Chicky, let's hope for something good in there. Because the nice thing about Marin is that you just have to have him start the process. Like how I had him start the bed, start the water purifier, and start the stove. You just have to have him start it, and he gets the benefit from it. And it doesn't look like it's much, but I mean, every little bit counts. Like he just takes 5 components and 7 wood to make a bed. Let's grab Roman and I'll show you how Marin makes things just a little bit better. So see, it's 6 and 8. It doesn't seem like much, but when you get to the point to where you need some extra wood for a fire or to cook, and you're not pissing it away on making stuff, it helps out immensely to have all this stuff. And let's see, 1, 12, 6, and 4. It was 1, 12, 6, and 4. So even upgrading it is cheaper as well. So you can really save on some supplies by having Marin in your party. And I highly, highly suggest that if you ever play this game, you definitely put him in there. Alright, sickly dude. Get down there and go to sleep. Yeah, you can sit. It's almost time for nighttime. Nighttime's at 8, I believe. That last little bit of red right there is your last hour. It's like, oh, it's 7 o'clock. Shit's about to go down. Well, no, not really. It's just we need to go get stuff done. The nice thing is if you haven't played this and how it looks as if these guys are not going to be able to complete this in time, it will actually be at that exact same spot where they left when this clock hits 8. And if your temperature gauge is red, that means it's warm in the house. When it gets kind of grayish, it's getting cool. And as it starts to get towards the single digits, it gets cold and they'll get sick like Marin's sickly ass is at the beginning of the game. No, you're gonna guard. Let's see. Shelled cottage. Huge amount. And we'll go to the abandoned one. No one's in any of these spots, right? Alright. We'll go to the abandoned one. I'm not taking nothing. See this little wave around him whenever he's looting through shit, and how whenever that big circle goes, that's how much noise he's making. And that little red thing, it's small enough so it's a rat. And if you double click, he'll slide down a ladder as opposed to just going down a rung at a time. You got a time limit for here too. You want to come in and grab as much as you can. Usually the first day you want to concentrate on food, wood, and components. There's a ton of wood. Giggity. So it's over here. Okay, at this point what I usually do is I will take some of these other things that I don't need yet. Now deposit them where stuff already is. That way when I come back later, all I gotta do is just hit grab all at that spot. But I need to try and find some food, and I think that's a fridge. Grab parts. Weapon parts. No, I'm not going to worry about grabbing the tomatoes yet. Use the tomatoes for the rat traps later. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Looks pretty good here. Let's rip this door open so we don't have to come down here. Just run right in and start getting the good stuff. Alright, well, hold on, what's here? Nothing I can double up on. Let's see if there's anything else. Betcha that's locked. More stuff I can't double up on. Bet that's locked too. Usually anything behind debris is locked. Yep. More locked, I betcha this is. Yep. Alright, we'll just go ahead and hit run to exit. Let his dumpy ass run along. You can follow him. Make sure he gets there and he doesn't fall over or something. Bodies he's big. Day 2. I can't apologize for that because I didn't write it. Alright, well, he's just... Alright, fine. So... Hey. Yeah, whatever. Shut up. Takes 2. Go ahead and make 2 fuel. I just love how the bandages looks like toilet paper. Like plus, like it's the super absorbent kind or something. Alright, go ahead and make you something to eat. Go ahead and eat. I always have anyone who went scavenging and stood guard. They get priority when it comes to food. Hey, you're feeling fine. Get your ass up. You got shit to do. Send her up here. I'm gonna make some filters so I can have some water. It's the nice thing about setting winter to come later. Yep. Because if winter comes later, then I've got time to actually start storing up some water. Oh wait, no, hold on. You can't make filters here. You gotta make them down there. Oh well. Yeah, we're out of water. That's enough fuel to cook that shit. Here, go down there. Yeah, that's what I was wanting to get. Boarding stuff up. Helps keep your temperature down. When you end up just putting some loose ass tarp up here, You'll put another little something there, and another little something there. But you'll see, I think, yeah, in here, it'll tell you what you've done. Like, we only have one chair, we have beds, and we sleep in decent conditions. If someone gets sick or wounded, they'll have a place to rest. We don't have a radio. We don't know what's going on in the city. We really miss books. Well, why? There's books right here. A good book could help you forget the horrors of war. Staying here is better than living in complete ruin. We lack coffee and cigarettes. Arr! We have breaches in the walls. Our shelter is not safe, and we have to constantly be on guard. So it's like, all right, well, that'll at least let you know when you start building the barricades if you've actually built enough. Spend some time making some filters. Come down here. By the time you get there, first filter should be done. Yep. Making a filter. Alright, come up here. I want to see what it... Because I know if you upgrade the stove, it becomes a little bit more efficient. Not much, but a little bit. Oh, yeah. I can get that next run. Okay, that's done. Go ahead and tell me that that's locked. Oh, no, it's not. It's got the hand. What's in there? Alright. Well, go to sleep. Said you wanted a radio. Fine, we'll make a radio. Why don't we just put it like right here? There's plenty of materials around. We could build something useful. Really? Like you haven't already? Weren't you just bitching about not having books? Now you got books. I think the next day is when a guy will show up, and then she can prove her worth. Alright, there's the Weather Channel. I don't have anything else to do, so I'm just gonna end the day. You're gonna guard, deal with it. Possible trade. Well, there's no more food there. So we'll go to the shelled cottage, because I didn't get a chance to make a crowbar or even a metal bench to make a crowbar. So I'm gonna go in here, see if I can't get some food as well as some components this time. There's a fridge right there. And the artistry in this game is awesome. It just reminds me of like a moving, like drawing pencil kind of thing. Oh yeah. Oh, that's awesome. And some veggies. Damn it. So like all of this, none of this is used. It's like drag for more. More what? You can't do anything down here. You can't even get that one, let alone these two rows. What the hell do you mean drag for more? Making water back there. Yeah, let's just take off. Get the 3 main components that you need to get started. Because after a while you start picking up the gunpowder, more of the weapons and stuff like that. But you don't need them early on. You need components and wood to start building up everything. I'm gonna chill this here. Now that we're back. And I'll catch y'all later. Pickle out.